Alright guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of Schumacher's Legacy. I'm sorry it's been so long since the first one, but it's been just a really busy week at work and getting time to come on and make videos has been quite difficult. However, we are back and I'm going to try and get quite a few made, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem with them being about a week apart again. Anyway, since you were last with me, we have built a new gearbox, which we aren't putting on a car yet, and a new set of brakes, neither of which go on the car. I've taken the engine, which failed for Mick, out, and we are building the reliability for the brakes, the engine, and the gearbox. Because I can't have a car retire in every single race. It's just not going to work. So we're just going to focus on getting those reliability, hopefully up, so we can use them and improve the car. Nothing much else has changed since you were last with me, so let's get into Milan and let's do qualifying. Alright guys, we have gone through practice and managed to get these setups for them, so without further ado, let's get into their first runs, and Mick Schumacher will be up first. So here's Mick coming up for his lap. Just as the rain hits, can he put a decent lap time in? Let's find out. Surely the rain won't come too quick. It's not going too bad at the moment for him, as he puts in a 52.795. So Mick sits in 7th thanks to the rain. We've tried to find a gap for Glock here. So he comes on his lap. He's 6 tenths down. He's going to be slow. We knew that anyway. But has he got a gap where he's going to put in a decent lap time, even though the rain is still there? He's gone 9th. Glock goes 9th, and the rain is here to stay. We may well be about to put in a 7th and a 9th in qualifying. Hold on to your seats. Would you believe it? We're into Q2. Lando Norris, Antonio Giovinazzi, Fernando Alonso, Yuki Tsunoda and Nicholas Latifi all eliminated. I have absolutely no doubt we're going to qualify 14th and 15th, but the fact that we're into Q2 makes me happy. I didn't expect it on the second race weekend, I won't lie to you. So Mick here for his lap in Q2, or first lap, shall we say. He's gone purple, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's be honest, he hasn't gone purple. We'll see exactly whereabouts is our Mick. As he comes round, he's putting a 52.6. And here comes Glock now for his lap. Mick well off the pace. Timo Glock 7 tenths down after sector 1. 1.3 seconds off. Will he go faster than Mick? He will go faster than Mick. 1.8 seconds off in the end for Timo Glock. So here comes Mick for his second lap in Q2. Trying to pip Timo Glock. He is green in sector 1. 6 tenths down. 1.2 seconds down and green again. What can he do here, Mick? He can't go faster than Timo Glock. So Timo is going to do one more run. But in all likelihood, he's going to be 14th because Schumacher will not do any better now, and I can't see him gaining 8 tenths. In fact, he's already too slow. So Timo Glock is 14th. Very poor sector 3 there. 14th and 15th, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. I just can't believe we qualified so high. Either way, I wonder what's going to happen to the rest of the grid. Who knows? I'll be able to tell you in a second. So let's get to race day and let's find out that grid. Right, so welcome to Milan, to Italy. Right, so welcome to Milan, Italy for race day. And your grid is Lewis Hamilton on pole, Max Verstappen on second, Valtteri Bottas starts third alongside Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz is 5th alongside Sebastian Vettel in 6th, everybody on Inters so far, Daniel Ricciardo starting on Inters in 7th, Charles Leclerc 8th, Pierre Gasly 9th, Stroll 10th, George Russell will start 11th alongside Kimi Raikkonen in 12th. Esteban Ocon starts 13th and Timo Glock in 14th. And then the only one on wets, I believe, Mick Schumacher. Lando Norris is 16th, Antonio Giovinazzi 17th, Fernando Alonso in 18th, Yuki Tsunoda starts in 19th, and Nicholas Latifi in 20th. So here we go, lights out. Can we get a decent start? Schumacher might struggle at the start, but it is going to get very wet, so he might then be alright afterwards. Timo Glock gets away okay, Schumacher gets away okay. He's going to have a few laps of struggling, is Schumacher, that's for sure. So 3 laps in, and I've decided I've probably made a mistake with Schumacher. He's 12 seconds off the pace already, and we haven't got to this section where it's even anywhere close to wet enough for wets. Timo Glock is in 19th, and we're just dropping backwards. I've made a horrendous call. So we've just put Timo Glock in to switch to wets. Him and Schumacher are now 19th and 20th, and everyone else is now piling into the pits for those wet tyres. We need to actually take Timo Glock off that attacking driver style, and we're actually right behind people, which is fantastic. Can we get past them? That's the next question. Timo Glock can. We're now just trying to make Mick Schumacher's tyres last until slicks, which isn't really happening. His tyres are pretty much gone. We are just going to put him on slicks anyway now, just because, you know what, the risk, he's in last place. What are we really risking? He is basically in last place. Oh no, he's not in last place. Latifi's in last place. Oh, because other cars are pitting. I did not know that. Soon it'll be time to pick Glock. It'll be a bit more of a simple transition with him. So Timo Glock has just come in for hard tyres. I've probably made a mistake. Well, I guess we'll find out. It's a game of just trying stuff at the moment. Everyone else has now started to come in for slicks as well. Ultimately, there's not much to tell you apart from the fact that Timo Glock in 19th is 20 seconds behind anybody else, and Mick Schumacher in 20th is about 25 seconds behind Timo Glock. This is quite a painful race, so I've just made the call to bring Mick Schumacher and Timo Glock in for Inter tyres. We'll probably be the first ones to do this, but there isn't going to be a 40-second swing or anything like that from it. It's just hopefully going to help us maybe get a bit more competitive in the race, but everyone else is going to pit now anyway. Well, this has been nothing short of painful. As you can see, we are miles behind. And either we've got a hell of a lot of work to do, or this save is the impossible. I'm starting to think the fact that it might be the impossible is probably what it is. So Lewis Hamilton won the race, Charles Leclerc came second, Sergio Perez third. In the end, we finished 19th and 20th, well off the pace. The only little bit of happiness, I suppose, is Mick Schumacher did close what was a 20-second gap to Timo Glock, down to about 7 seconds. So he is the quicker driver theoretically. It was just maybe the strategy. I did take a bit more risk with him, putting him on wets at the start. Hopefully, these improvements can prove to be reliable enough for the next Grand Prix, because this car is destined for the bottom and relegation. And to be honest, even with the improvements, I don't see that changing. We're going to be in F2 next season. I've accepted that after 2 races. So next up is Portugal. I mean, I pray for a better weekend. I guess we'll see. This is the hardest series I think I'll ever make on this channel. I'm up for it. I'm ready for it. I think we may have to go down to F2 to come back, you know, to get better, and then come back to F1, or maybe even down to F3 possibly. I don't know how good our car is against F2 cars at this rate. But either way, we'll keep plugging along. We'll keep doing what we do. Please drop a like on the video. Give us a subscribe. There's plenty of content on this channel of different games, different series. And I'll catch you guys in Portugal.